What's going on, everybody? What's happening? What it is, what it do, how you feel? Welcome back to another episode of Friday Night Hype. I am your host, PhD Sports. There we go, cameraman. PhD Sports' very own. I am the professor, aka Skybox Bully. Hold on, we think we might have messed around and lost our guests. Where'd they go that quick? What's happening, everybody? How did the week go? How's your week? There they go. I see him coming back. There they go. How did your week go? How was everything? We always want to know, right? Hope you guys had a blessed week thus far, and it continues on for the weekend. Lots of exciting things going on over the weekend. Sit back, relax. College football, everything is kicked off. Football is in full swing. Saturdays get down with a little college ball. Sunday, wake up, watch your favorite team get their head bust. I don't know. It's hard sometimes. Have very special guests that'll be joining us here just momentarily, man. Woo! Saw some videos from these cats, man. Very impressive via the video, but had the opportunity to see these two young student athletes live and in person, up close and personal. They probably had no idea that I was sitting there just watching these two guys who sent me, numerous videos. Cool, that's what they're supposed to do. But then I get to see them live. Man, come on, man. These are two phenoms that I hope these coaches do this right, man. These two are gonna be trouble. They're gonna be on something here real soon. Shout out to the 6U Wildcats for the young man Big T catching the MVP. Skybox Bully MVP that was for week number 3. Also, we will be talking about the Low Country invasion of the Midlands. It's the NC Raiders along with the Wood traveling up to Columbia, Great Collegiate to be exact, to take on none other than the Columbia Knights. Come on, man. Come on. You know that thing's about to be popping, right? That thing's about to be popping. Just watch. Just watch what I tell you. But you know how we do, man. We get straight to what we do and how we do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let me introduce to you none other than the dynamic duo of Mr. Colt Mitchell and Charlie Brown. Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Brown, you're a junior. Easy. Well, there you go. Well, that's the first time I seen you drop something now. Boy. Ball on the ground. Come on, man. Fellas, how y'all feel? Good. Hey, first and foremost, man, thank you for taking your time to come on the show. Friday Night Hype has been trying to just get back to what we do, which is at least giving you guys the opportunity to come in and sit down, get a little conversation going on. First, we'll ask these questions right down the line, but I want these people to get to know you. Colt Mitchell is there on the side, the gentleman with the hat on, let me say that. Colt last year played for Woodland, this year over at Somerville, is enjoying it thus far. Colt, what is Somerville like? What is Somerville like for you? If you had to describe what the program in the 12U division is like, what would you say?
It's a lot. It's like at Woodland, we didn't really have that much to do besides just straight up practice. But at Somerville, we do film and all that.
Yeah. All right. So a little bit more added to it, if you will. And that's fine. Next year, you're thinking about going up to B team. B team is definitely on your mind. What are you doing? Off season or when you're not on the field to get ready for that challenge that you're going to face next year?
Uh, Lifting weights, trying to get faster.
Okay. All right. Quickness, right? You can't always teach speed, but you can definitely teach quickness. Um, Charlie, Mr. Charlie Brown, the 12U terror, if you will. Sometimes a defense's nightmare. I saw some of the film, man. Like I said, your quickness and your vision is definitely there. It's not too much a coach can teach, but it has to be almost natural. How long have you been playing the game?
Uh, 6 years.
6 years in. Okay. All right. All right.
Nah, maybe seven, maybe seven.
6, 7. Okay. 6, 7 years. Um, how is the experience over at Somerville Green Wave Youth for you?
Uh, well, I've been doing this for 3 years on Somerville, so I've been at it for a long time. But it's cool. It's a
Right.
lot of running though.
So pretty sure they definitely gonna keep you in shape. Definitely gonna keep you in shape over there, man. I have talked to Tank on numerous occasions. Real good guy, real easy to talk to. You know, he's business when it's business, and if you're just sitting there shooting stuff, and he's right there with you. Real straight up forward guy. I like that. I think I told him and his co-director that I love what's happening with Somerville. I think it wasn't so much that it was overdue, but it was a different look. Not so much social media, unless they're just praising their own kids, which of course nothing's wrong with that. They don't talk a lot of trash, and they just come in there and just try to be competitive. They've you guys and Colt, Charlie, you had to know for the first couple of years it was kind of rough for Somerville when they first came in.
Yeah. Well, at this point, I didn't know what teams we was playing against, so
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
I didn't get
they was
teams because
playing
I was in SYA.
AYF. Yeah, yeah. It was rough. It was rough. I think when it first started, second year it started to build. This is year 3 or year 4, if I'm not mistaken. But they definitely have grown into it. The parents, the families have bought in, so it just makes it a lot easier. Uh, who's harder on you guys, mom or dad?
Dad.
My mom's harder than me.
I knew one had, yeah. Okay, wait. We talking off the field or on the field or a little of both?
Mine's both because my dad's our coach.
My dad is off. I mean, my mom is off the field.
Hey, oh, I know. Listen, I know that schoolwork got to get ready. Of course, we're gonna talk about that schoolwork also. But so those rides home, those got to be some conversations. I always like that, but it's got to be some conversations. Is it ever something that I just don't want to hear it right now? If you had an okay game or if something happened that didn't go your way, what's the ride home like?
Sometimes even if I do have a good game, there's always something that he'll have to say about it.
you think? Do you think it's overkill? Do you think he is over exaggerating if he tells you you might have had a good game? You're absolutely right. You had a good game. Let's say you had a good game, but then there's one or two things that even you know. Same thing like I said earlier, right? Even you know what you did wrong. Man, I should have did this on that play. But then he reminds you that you should have did that on that play. Then what?
Sometimes it's like it's not even overkill, but like it goes over to like the next day and the day after that, and then it gets to a point.
It gets to it. Wait, don't you can't listen. I'm not responsible for what happens when you get back home now. But I will. You let me speak. You let me say it, so it comes out of my mouth. Okay. You just agreeing yes or no. So does that get aggravating?
Sometimes.
All right. I mean, but you got to both know life is about growth. So if I can tell you the mistakes that you made, so you hopefully don't make them again, why wouldn't I not point them out to you? I don't know if you caught them all or not, but if I caught them, I'm just giving you game. See, that's how me as a father, that's how I think. You know what I mean? I think that it's just, I'm just telling you what you did. We can sit there, watch film and all that stuff all day long, but at the end of the day, I feel I'm giving you game. I'm just telling you what you did wrong, so hopefully you don't do it again. You'll fix it. You'll work on it. If it was a tackle, it was a tackle. I kind of feel you on that. Ain't nothing I could do about it. Kid tackled me. He was there at the right time, the right place. Charlie, what's mom's more off, mom's more off the field, so that we must be talking about school.
Yeah.
Ooh wee. So since we're talking about school, let's find out from these people right now, folks. Let's get into it. It's the school version. It's the school version of questions. Going down. Hold on, Colt. I got you. Hold on, fellas. I got you. We're putting the boat down. These are typical questions. Real nice and easy. We'll make it simple for you. Charlie, what is your favorite subject?
Science.
Ooh. What is your least favorite subject?
Math.
Young man, you gonna have to get over that one there. You got to know how to manage your stuff. You got to have math now. You better get with it. This where you trying to go. You better get the math part. You better scrub that around. Next time I talk to you, it's gonna be flipped. We going to flip. Math ain't gonna be the worst, but geez, you got to be able to count the moolah. Where the money going? Oh yeah, we got to get okay. All right. Um, Colt, favorite subject.
Social studies.
Social studies. What is the least favorite?
Math.
Wow, both of y'all. I don't know what I'm gonna do with y'all. I don't know what I'm gonna do with y'all. That boy don't want the cheddar. How you gonna be able to count the cheddar? These boys don't like math. I wouldn't have told nobody that. I'm just saying. I'm trying to find out. Come on, man. Both of y'all? Ain't no way. Either that or Colt's a real, hey, either that or Colt's a real soldier. He said, I ain't gonna let you go down by yourself. I'm gonna say math too. And then he's gonna say whatever. We both gonna take these licks together. It might be that type of relationship. And I can dig that. My man took the shots with you. My man took the shots with you. And I ain't even mad at it. I ain't even mad at it. All right, so we won't ask about the school. That's a little bit more private. But both of y'all are getting ready to go up to the next level here real soon. Charlie, what's your plans for next season? Still plenty more to play. We will talk about this season, but next season, where's Charlie Brown wanting to go?
I have to play for the middle school,
Middle
so
school
I would go to
ball.
East Edison.
Now, middle school middle school ball did come back here to the Low Country. Now I know, if I'm not mistaken, they still have a shorter season, right? So they have a shorter season versus travel ball. So I guess my question would be, do you think that is better? Or you kind of like, I'm really not a fan of the short season? Or I just got 8 or 9 games, hopefully 9 or 10 max, and I just got to show out on every game. What do you think about the length of the season and how it's going to fare out?
I really don't like it.
It's a little bit, and that's understandable. It's something that maybe they need to bring to the table. But yeah, it was when I coached it one year. It was a very short season, and it was right before the youth even started. It was like a week or two before the youth got ready to start. Not preseason, but postseason games for the playoffs and stuff like that. So I was like, ooh, that was just ooh. And then you guys are done. and now you're just going around for the next couple of months like, dang, we could have been really still playing football. But I think get the experience, man. Go find the experience. Go live the experience. Been there, done that type of deal. Colt, your next step, you said B team. We're talking B team, big status for next season. What do you think is going to be the biggest hurdle, Colt, for you to take it from 12U onto B team?
I think it would probably be the size of more people.
I mean, like some of these people say, man, the bigger they are, the harder they fall type stuff. I don't, if you let that start playing in your head and making a difference, then you're gonna be talking yourself out of a job real quick. I'm just keeping 100 with you. Don't go in there. I get it that they got a little size, but that's why you're getting ready to train for the off season. That's why you getting ready to bring something to the table next year, and it might not be the same. Because I'm the type of person, I'll bring y'all both back together or separate, and I want to know how the journey goes. PhDU Sports, the people out there, they want to know what the journey is like. Somebody has to give them that testimony. Why not you? Right? So, I mean, just be ready for it. If you think it's going to be like that, then that should put inside your mind, I'm getting ready to work when everybody else is sleeping. I'm getting ready to work when everybody else is sleeping. You know what I mean? Your talents show, both of you, your talents show on the field. So now the work ethic comes behind the closed curtains, behind the doors. That's when that work ethic, that's where that dog lives at. And when that dog gets let out on the football field and I put on a helmet, shoulder pads, pants, cleats, and the lights come on, it's lights out for anybody, man. It should be. That's the mentality that you should put is when them lights come on, for me, it's lights out for you. Because I'm coming with it. You know what I mean? Christopher Everett says, Chuck B, I see you, nephew. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Jules Sincere in the building. Appreciate y'all tuning in right now, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just now tuning in, we're talking to none other than Colt Mitchell over there to the left and Mr. Charlie Brown Jr. to the right. Both of these gentlemen from Somerville Green Wave Youth Football battled it out a couple of weeks ago. They didn't know they battled it out for the Skybox Bully MVP. It came down to myself calling the student Friday morning and just saying, man, I'd rather almost flip a coin because both the videos were there. So then we had to start really looking at the video and find the differences between the two. What did that player do? Was there a better block right there for that person? Things like that. And it was probably one of the toughest picks I've ever had to make. I'm not mad about the pick. I'm cool with the pick. These gentlemen are cool about the pick. But I thought I would come back and say, listen, I got to show them both some love. Colt Mitchell took it that week. I'm pretty sure Charlie Brown's not done sending in videos. We're just getting right there by the beginning, mid-season, so we got plenty more to go. What did we talk about? What's your favorite? Let me ask you. We're going to go off a little off topic. We're still going to talk about school. What's the favorite lunch at school?
I don't really like the school lunch. I've been waiting till like noon.
Hey, I was about to say, listen, you got to be built. I don't know what they doing nowadays, but back in the days, they was hurting that thing. Charlie, what's your favorite? You ain't really feeling it. You mess around with school lunch?
No, not really.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to, some stuff I'm pretty sure is okay. We're talking fruits and vegetables, but just make sure you wash them back off again. I'm not saying that they don't wash them off, but just make sure it's clean. Fellas, grown man status. Such a pleasure to watch you both play. How do you like playing both sides of the ball? And which side is your favorite? Ooh. All right, Colt. I know what position you play.
I love
You play defense. You play linebacker. offense, running back. If you had the choice, you can only pick one. Which one would it be?
Linebacker.
That's normally how it goes. Charlie, um, running back, definitely beats running back on offense and defense. What do you play? Corner?
I play what it is? I play right, no left linebacker.
All right. Which one's your favorite? Offense or defense?
Offense. I don't really like defense. I feel like
Yeah.
defense tires me out.
It tired you out along for the offensive plays, and I totally get it. So if you had to take a break, it definitely would be keeping you on offense. He said, "Yes, you're giving it all you got next season." And Brittany Walden says, "NFL idol? I would almost say maybe not an idol. I get it. You can get starstruck or something like that. But what about this? What NFL player you think plays like you? Or you play like him, excuse me. Colt, who you got? Who's your NFL one that plays like you? Or you play like him?
Um, to be honest, I don't really even know.
All right, what is your favorite NFL team?
Like, I'm a Debo Samuel's bandwagon, so when he left the 49ers and went to Washington, I just followed him.
All right, so you're Debo Sam's fan, so now we at Washington. Charlie, who you got?
Barry Sanderson.
Ooh. Wow. Now, I'm not even going to. I don't even know if I should entertain the fact that I don't even know if you're old enough to even have seen Barry Sanders play. So, how did you find out about Barry Sanders?
Because of my dad.
Okay. All right. Show you some old film. So, man, listen, the guy wasn't that big, man, but that's like trying to catch a rabbit out in the open field. So, that was real crazy. All right, gentlemen. Favorite college team? Charlie, who's your favorite college squad?
Oregon.
I think you just like all the colors. You like all the uniforms. All the uniforms and how they keep changing that bad boy out is pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy fly. Colt, who you got? Favorite college squad?
South Carolina.
Ooh, USC. Stayed in the SEC with that one. I got you. Of course, you guys didn't know I'm a Georgia Bulldog fan. Huge, huge, huge Georgia Bulldog fan. Have you guys thought about after high school? It's really not that far away because you're almost halfway there. So have you thought about college and things like that?
Yeah, I have.
Okay. All
Not,
right.
not really.
You said what now, Charlie?
I don't really think about it that much.
Okay. But these opportunities these are things that hopefully you were blessed with the opportunities for somebody to come knocking on the door asking about you. So we sit right there. No GA, cut it out. Cut it out. Darian. Yeah, GA, man. I'm a Georgia Bulldog. I'm a Georgia Bulldog. If you had the opportunity, you get to pick three. Three colleges are going to put their letter in the mail. Which three colleges would you want to hear from? Colt?
South Carolina, um, Alabama, and Ohio State.
Ooh. Well, you went right for the top. I can't. Okay. Okay. I get it. I get it. Come on, Charlie. Give me three schools that, hey, man, if they called me up, I would probably go there. Sports or not sports, it don't matter, but I would probably go there.
Uh, Oregon,
Okay.
Ohio State, probably for ENC.
You said where?
EMC.
UFC?
EMC.
Oh, EMC. I got you.
Yeah.
And EMC. I like those. Ain't nothing wrong with that. How about again the Alabama stuff? I still. Brittany Walden asked, "What age did you start playing?" We know that Charlie's been playing for. Charlie's got about 6-7 years under the belt. Colt, how many years? What year did you start playing?
When I was 5 or 6.
5 or 6. So that's another gentleman with 5 or 6 years in of the game. About 6 years, going on 6 years right about now, playing in. What position were you first playing when you first started?
When I first started, they still had me at linebacker when I first started.
Ooh, so you've always been a linebacker. Okay, okay. Charlie, what position did you start playing when you first started playing football?
Running back.
Man, come on, man. Ain't no way. Y'all stayed in the same position all the time.
Yeah.
Definitely those Georgia boys that making noise, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You already know how it goes down. Okay, fellas, back to a little bit of schooling since we're talking about the colleges and all that stuff. What them grades look like?
My grades are good. The lowest grade I have is a 79.
Too low. Yeah, I know these grades. They grading on the curve now. I don't know what they had going on, but 79, man, you're teeter tottering. You're teeter tottering. Don't let it start. Don't let it go down no further. Don't let it go down no further. I don't even want to know the subject. They must be in math. That's why you mad at math. That's why they mad at math. Because he getting a 79 in it. He mad at the teacher. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. All right, Charlie. What's you might as well go ahead and say it now, live, so everybody can hear it. What them grades looking like?
All my grades are good except for the math class. Yeah.
We thought I was playing. Do we even want to say what we getting on that? We don't want to do.
Nah, we don't say.
Come on, man. Come
We don't
on.
want to say.
Listen. First things first, on all seriousness, you guys have to be student athletes, right? That's the most important thing. Student athletes. Get those grades up, man. Get them grades up. I tell you what, when I find out, this is what I'm going to do for y'all. I told you earlier, I had a surprise for both of you at the same time. One of our sponsors here at PhDU Sports, his name is Jamie Fordham. He runs Fordham Performance. Okay. Last year I did this same thing, and this year I'm going to do it again. I am going to pay for 2 sessions for both of you. Colt, I know you're probably leaning more towards linebacker when you grow up. Excuse me. I didn't mean to say when you grow up. When you move up. When you move up to the next level, that you're probably thinking linebacker. But it's footwork also. Okay. Take advantage of it a little bit. It's footwork. If it's something that, I could really work on that, of course, as a linebacker, that's something you want to look forward to. If the running back, fullback position still stays in the gray, it's still right there. You still got it. But I'm going to, who says this? Crystal Orr says, yes, math, English, A1, definitely, man. Yeah, ain't no way. Ain't no way. How you going to count your coins? How you going to count your coins? But I will treat you guys to two sessions. 2 sessions on us for you guys to go work out. Now, this will probably be at the end of the season because he's doing it all year round. And or if you guys play on an early Saturday, you could probably jump in on a Sunday session. I'll let you all work that out, but I'll put you in touch with Jamie Fordham for all the information. You can reach out to him. I've already reached out. I would have already reached out to him by the time you guys reach out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold that hostage. I'm going to hold that hostage until Charlie, you got to send me the numbers privately. Send me those numbers, and the next one has to be up from the teacher. The next one is a screenshot of both of you bringing your math grades up, and I will treat you to 2 free sessions at Fordham Performance. You think that's fair?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Charlie, you ain't said nothing.
Yeah, I think it's fair.
All right. All right. We ain't gonna tell everybody what the grade was. You send it to me privately. We big uncle and nephews now, so that you send it to me. I ain't sharing. I ain't telling nobody. But the next thing I want to see is a screenshot, a picture of the report card, because I know the little progress reports already came out. Those don't count. It's the next one. I got to see that next one. I got to see the before. I got to see the after, and I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make it happen. I guarantee you, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. I sent somebody last year. They couldn't stop talking about it, and he'll probably discount. I don't know. It depends how you guys work out, how you feel about him and the workouts. But knowing him, man, he might make something shake and let you get a whole few more sessions in. And if it's something during the off season that you want to do, it'll be right there waiting for you. All right, but that's what we're gonna do. Who do you guys have next? Who you guys got tomorrow? You guys got to play tomorrow. Well, I can't keep y'all too long. Who y'all got to play tomorrow?
Cane Bay.
Kane, but ooh, bang bang, Cobra Gang. They come to you. You got to go to them.
We gotta go to them.
Ooh. Okay, okay. Now I heard their 12U's making a little noise too. Their 12U's making a little noise. So I'm gonna put y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and put y'all on the spot. And I typically don't do this, but I rock with you guys. So we're gonna do a little something right now. So you got 6U, 8U, 10U, and 12U. That's who's going for Somerville tomorrow, right? Wave versus Kane Bay. All right, on the 6U division, I know you guys got to have Somerville all the way through for a full sweep tomorrow. I know you're going to tell me. I know you're going to tell me that. So, this is what I want you to do. You got to tell me the scores. You got to tell me what you think the final scores will be. This is you guys going against each other. So, tell me what you think the final scores would be. Mr. Brown, go ahead and go first. 6U division. What do you think the final score will be?
Uh, Maybe a 16-6.
16-6. Got you. CB, we'll put that right there. All right, Colt, what do you think? 6U division.
22-8.
22 or 20?
22-8.
22-8. Good Lord. Okay. All right. 8U division. Mr. Brown, what you got?
At least 24-16.
24-16. Keeping Kane Bay at that 16 every time. We'll see. That's CB right there. Colt, 8U division. I already know who you got.
Uh,
What's the number going to be?
16-14.
Woo! He called for it. Oh man, y'all gotta make sure you hit. Somebody gotta make sure y'all hit me with these numbers tomorrow and let me know the whole thing. Ronnie Johnson says Somerville with a clean sweep. Well, we already knew those guys were gonna pick the clean sweep, Ronnie. We just have them give the scores. I wasn't gonna ask them to go against their own teammates. Now, come on, man. What kind of guy you think I am? 10U division, Green Wave. Let's start off with. Well, we've been going with Charlie. Sorry. Charlie, who you got? Well, what's the score? We know who you got. What do you think the score is going to be?
At least 30-18.
Golly, he gave came Bay. At least he gave y'all 2 more points on that one. I'm just saying. Cole, who you got? I mean, what's the score? What you got for a score? Can you, y'all can hear me?
Yes,
Let me
sir.
see what's going on. Boom, boom. Ryan's going there. Colt, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. What do you think? What do you think the score is of the 10U division? What do you think the score is going to be?
30-16.
Ooh, he even put 30. Boy, he put a 30 piece up too. Jeez. All right. Now the biggest and the baddest. This is going to be the one. This is going to be the one. The 12U division. Cane Bay's been looking pretty good. They ain't nothing to shake a stick at now. You got to take any given Saturday. You better put that in your mind. And if you a dog, you coming off the porch tomorrow. So, fellas, Mr. Brown, what do you got for the 12U score tomorrow? Green Wave versus Bang Bang Cobra Gang in the Cobra Den.
24
24-8.
18.
18. Oh, he still give you 18. At least he let y'all score, y'all. He let y'all score. That's Charlie Brown all the way through. And Colt, what's the score? What you got?
42-20.
42-2. Woo! I mean, do I think I think I know the answer to that 12U? Can Somerville put up 42 points? With these two young gentlemen right here, I don't see why not. I don't see why not. These guys have been a dynamic duo. Uh, of course, both gentlemen played one heck of a game, but I think Colt likes defense a little bit more, which I understand and I get it. Being a former linebacker myself, really all I want to do is hit people. Um, Charlie Brown is one of those guys that, man, he's going to have you on skates. He's going to have your ankle. You're going to be a bone collector. You're going to collect a little bit and then skedaddle down. He's a small guy. That Colt, how tall? First, Charlie, how tall are you?
5 foot.
This is why you can't see this dude, man. This is why you can't see the dude behind the line. Colt, how tall are you?
5 foot.
5 foot. Two dudes that they think can't move, but can move the ball. The video I saw, some big hits going on. They getting down the field, and I mean get lost in the sauce. So you know that for your line to do what they got to do, man. You guys got to be beating feet down the field, man. That's those videos I saw both y'all challenged a couple weeks ago. For those who don't know, the Skybox Bully MVP that time around went to Colt Mitchell. But for some of those who do not know, that it came down to these two gentlemen that play for the same team. It was their videos going up against each other. But yet here they are sitting side by side on a Friday night getting ready for tomorrow's matchups against Cane Bay like it ain't nothing. Do you guys get nervous before a game?
Not really. I don't get nervous.
I get nervous a little bit because at first play, I know what's gonna happen.
I don't know. It's no matter what, like I told people before, even for me going into the booth, I always got those little bit of butterflies. But I have to have, like the student right next to me, and he's just like, man, just go in there and do what you always do. He's like, you know what you about to do. You know you about to go in there and tear the roof off the place. You know you about to have fun. You know you about to make them laugh. You know it's about to be some music, stuff that everybody wants to hear. Just go in there and do what you do. So I kind of started saying the same thing to the student athletes who, yeah, you're always going to have a little bit of nerve. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. You got to get that first hit out the way, Charlie. You know what I mean? You get that first pop out the way, or somebody gets a little tackle. You kind of see how they're playing and get that vibe. So after the first series, you kind of all right. What makes you not nervous, Colt? What is it about it? It's just like what's going through your mind to make you not nervous? Like I don't. It's like not like you don't care, but what keeps that away?
they got pads on, like you got pads on, you gotta be the
Right.
first person to hit them.
You find do you typically look for the first person and be like, okay, yep, that's the one I'm going to get right there, and that's how we're gonna start this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, first one, first one out the door, first one to catch it. Like, yep, I'm gonna find me one. It's gonna be like Water Boy all over again. Yeah, I'm fine. Which one is it? And you see him over there shaking a little bit. He's a little nervous. Maybe he just started. Today's his first time starting. Oh yeah. Welcome to low country football, Bubba. Welcome to low country football because we got some hitters. These boys gonna hit you a little bit different. All right, fellas. Hey, listen. Before I go any further, I want to first of all thank you guys for taking the time out this evening to sit down, talk a little bit. If anybody doesn't know, you're just now joining us. Colt Mitchell over there to the left. It was the Skybox Bully MVP. His partner, his man, his mellow, his mushroom. You know what it is. Charlie Brown. Right there next to him is a phenom. Your name gets mentioned in people's practices, Charlie. Your names get mentioned in people's practices, Colt. How does it feel? I don't say you have a target on your back because it shouldn't be like that in youth football. But people are afraid about what you are going to do. What does that say to you? If people are afraid, like, yo, they're not gonna kick me the ball. They're not gonna want me to get the ball. What does that do for you, Charlie?
Uh, it probably makes our team have a better chance for us to score, to put points on the board.
Yeah. Do you like when people does it get a little choppy, a little chippy out there on the field?
Yeah.
Who ta- who talks more out of the two? Who's more likely to talk trash? Colt or Charlie?
Colt. Colt. I don't talk trash.
Charlie,
My
you don't
touchdowns
say
come talking
nothing?
trash.
No way.
Nah.
I can't. I don't know. Really? I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. It's sometimes the quiet ones. Colt, come on, man. What are you doing? What are you? What are you doing, bro? What are we doing? What are we talking trash about? What's the biggest thing that makes you mad, Colt? That the offensive line or something does to you?
Like really, when they just don't block. Like sometimes, as soon as we come out the huddle, some of the linemen be asking us, "Does it be a pass or run?" But we go over like every day in practice. Like,
And it mainly be Big D.
big D.
Man, these two here, man. Listen, I get it. I get it. I think if we take the what's the word I want to use? I want to make sure I'm politically correct. If we take the advice I gave you earlier, when it comes to your own team, I told you guys how to fix that. I hope you go back to practice. You have a great game tomorrow, a safe game, and I hope you go back to practice on Monday or Tuesday with that same mentality. You got to flip the script. You know what I mean? You got to flip it around a little bit and make sure that everybody's going to make mistakes. If you make the same mistake twice, then yes, we have a problem. You know what I mean? That's almost insanity. But if we can fix it, we can do what we got to do. Tell me what I can do to help you. Type of mentality to go to these to the line if you feel that they're not doing everything you need them to do, but they got a job too. But stand on it. When they do right, let them know when they do right. You know, just don't always point out the wrong in everybody. Sometimes you got to see the right and let them know, I see you. I see you. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. It won't be hard. It won't be hard at all. All right, fellas, I'm gonna keep you for one more pick that has nothing to do with Somerville Green Wave. All right, tomorrow the Low Country invades the Midlands. As soon as we can turn this bad boy on, the Low Country invades the Midlands. Columbia Knights is hosting an event tomorrow. On Sunday, all day long. They have the following. They have the NC Raiders and Woodland going up there on Sunday. Now, Colt, I know you know a little history of Woodland. You both have heard of Columbia Knights. I know you both know what NC Raiders are doing this year from 6U all the way up to 12U. So I just want to get your humble opinion. This is just edutainment, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a major pick. We're not, it's not the lottery. We're just having fun with it. And I'll let these guys go ahead and speak their mind on our show. All right? You don't have to tell me the score, but tell me who you got. All right? You ready? Let's go with the NC Raiders versus the Columbia Knights. 6U division. Colt, who you got winning on the 6U division?
North Charleston.
NC Raiders. Charlie Brown, who you got?
I'm going to go for the Raiders, too.
NC Raiders going out there to handle some business. Let's see if they do. The 8U division. Colt, who you got?
I got to go with North Charleston again.
North Charleston again, look pretty good. Charlie Brown, who you got?
Raiders.
Oh, Lord, these boys might be. Now, I know the 10U division. I know you know what's going on over there in the 10U division. Have you guys had the opportunity to play NC Raiders yet this year?
In the preseason, but I didn't get a chance to play because I broke
Okay.
my wrist.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad you're back, and I'm glad that you're okay. 100%? You back 100%?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Well, in the 10U division, as of late, Raiders have been showing off a little bit. They've been doing their thing. So who you got? Colt, who you got? NC Raiders versus Columbia Knights 10U division.
Columbia Knights.
Ooh. You went against the grain on that one. Ooh. Ooh. Charlie Brown, NC Raiders, Columbia Knights 10U division. Who you got?
NC Raiders.
All right. Gotcha. 12U division. Starting at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Up at Gray Collegiate Academy, 3833 Leapart Road in West Columbia. It's going down in a major way. 12U division. NC Raiders, Columbia Knights. Colt, who you got?
North Charleston.
NC Raiders. And Charlie Brown?
Columbia Knights.
Woo! Shake up the world. Come on, man. Hey, Charlie just saying, man, y'all got to put some respect on it because, hey, he just ain't going to give it to you. He don't want the boys to go up there and come down here all happy and all that. We ain't doing that. So, they move on to the next. And it is the 7U, the 9U, and the the 11U playing versus Woodland. Going down tomorrow afternoon. Columbia Knights 7U versus Woodland's 8U. Colt, who you got?
Woodland.
Got the Wood. Charlie, who you got?
Columbia.
Columbia Knights. When it comes to the 9U, which will play against the 10U, which is almost evened out. And of course we don't give excuses. We just want to give results. But a lot of our kids are 9, so it's going to be a really good. I think it's going to be a decent matchup. Colt, who you got in the 10U division?
Columbia Knights.
Ooh, I don't even take that personal. That just makes me want to get out there and whoop somebody's tail tomorrow. So you don't even be mad at that. That's all good. I respect it. I respect the game. Charlie Brown, who you got?
Woodland.
Woodland? Yeah, okay. All right. Now, moving on to the 11U, which, of course, the 12U Woodland has been doing their thing. They're one of the ones who beat Patriots this year. I get it. Still got a little they coming together, man. If they start actually gelling, they'll be all right. Versus the Columbia Knights 11U. I think some of these guys have turned 12. It'd be interesting to see if some are really on the 11 side if they go up. But it's going down regardless. Columbia Knights, Woodland, 12U, 11U, going down. Colt, who you got?
Yeah, gotta go with Columbia Knights.
Another Columbia Knights. Colt sticking to it. 2 out of 3. All right. Come on, Charlie. Roll the dice. Never think twice. Study long, study wrong. Columbia Knights, Woodland, 11U versus
Woodland.
12U. Who you got?
Woodland.
And sticks with the wood. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Definitely got to keep you guys abreast of who wins this matchup. These guys go at it once again. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just now joining us, hey, we're to the end. It's Colt Mitchell. It is my man Charlie Brown. It's going down in a major way over there at Somerville. Liking the program, liking the people, like how everybody's buying in. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All across the board, they got ballers. These two right here stuck out really heavy to me on the 12U division. 6U, 8U, 10U, still doing their thing, still pounding. It's just one big conglomerate over there, and I love it. I love what they're doing. Fellas, go ahead, man. Let me know. You got any shout outs you want to give?
I shout out Amir Harrison.
Who else? That's it? I know. Come on, man. How y'all getting around? How y'all always forget about the people who feed you? How y'all forget about the people who turn around and make sure you got water on? Make sure you got lights. Make sure you got clothes. Y'all ain't got no dang job, man. Golly, why we always got to be
That's my
last with
parents.
y'all?
That's my parents.
Lord, don't say it now after I done said it, chump. Lord have mercy. Come on, man. Come on, let's try this again. I ain't even gonna edit it out. Hey, Colt, we're here to the end of the show, man. Do me a favor. You got any shout outs you want to give?
I shout out my mom and my dad.
Amen. Amen. Now, Amir. You put Amir before them. And he's a chump too.
Amir Sweet. Amir Sweet.
I get it. Charlie, I know you got some shout outs. Who you want to shout out?
I shout out Charles Brown, Brittany Water, uh, Monica Edward, Chris Edward.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, don't don't
Jan.
don't leave nobody out now, because I ain't taking no stray swings for you now. Don't leave nobody out. Make sure you get them all out. Good. Well, hey fellas, listen, I want to say I appreciate you guys for coming on the show. Give me 1 second here. Let me see. Here we go. 1, boom, and 3. Oh, there we go. Hey, I appreciate you guys coming out to the show, taking time on the Friday Night Hype to sit down with me here in the lab and get to know you guys a little bit more. Good luck tomorrow. Good luck tomorrow. I have your picks for tomorrow when it comes to the scores. So somebody got to let me know the overall. And let's see who got the closest. We'll see who has the closest. Jamie Fordham Performance. Listen, set the standard, be the standard type of mentality going on with Jamie Fordham. We want to give a shout out to him. We're going to send these two young student athletes over there for 2 sessions. But hold on, wait a minute. Flag on the play, dirty laundry, if you will. These two guys have to get their grades up just a little more. They got to get these two. They got to get the math grades up before we send them. So I'm going to hold those 2 sessions hostage until I see those report cards come out. And both these young student athletes have agreed that they think that is fair. I wish you guys the best of luck, man. I can't wait to see you guys again live in person. I'm definitely going to make it a to-do list to come out and see you guys, whether it's at night, whether you guys are traveling or you're close. I want to come out and actually introduce myself to y'all. I didn't get a chance to do it at the 12U game because it was getting late and well past my bedtime. So I definitely want to come out and catch you on the next one, man. But I appreciate you guys for taking the time to come out and talk to me. More interviews, more stuff is going to be coming your way, so get ready. I see it in both of y'all. 2 young black student athletes that's about to make it happen. All the way through. Speak it into existence right about now. Do you believe that?
Yes, sir.
You should. You should. Student athletes right here. Fellas, we appreciate y'all. To everybody else, hey, y'all already know how we get down, man. It's PhD, definitely bigger than the game. We popping our stuff off come tomorrow. The road trip up there, on Sunday, the road trip up there, you make sure that you tune in. We're going to talk our talk a little bit. Talk about these scores. These guys, Woodland, Columbia Knights, NC Raiders, Columbia Knights. It's going down in a major way, man. The Low Country invades the Midlands. Coming up. All right, y'all know what it is. PhD, always bigger than the game. We thank y'all for tuning in. Catch us next time as we come back. PhD, bigger than the game.